Pretty good, guys. Just modified the fix setup just a hair. It's a preference thing when you're steering offset. I like my steering wheel to be as straight as possible and a straight stretch. And the way the fix setup has it, I didn't get laps down. The way the fix setup has it, it's actually you're pointing towards the wall by a few degrees. With the fix setup out of the box as is. So when I go -4, that's just me trying to get it as close to straight as possible. It still points towards the wall a hair in the middle of the straights, but not 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 that noticeable. So -4. I don't want to be any more than that. Then you got to turn it farther to the left in the turns. And then brake bias, I think it starts out like 56% or something like that on the brake bias. Taking it down to 50 is where I like it. And my steering ratio in these 87s like to be at 14-1. And sometimes I'll even go 16-1. Here at this track, 14-1 is good. All right. Got the City Chevrolet right here in front of me. Has finished third place there in the last race. It was a pretty good race.
The estimated strength of field is 2,878. All right, fellas, let's get ready to go here. It's a good racetrack for us, boys. Let's go out there just like we've been doing the last few weeks. One lap at a time, one car at a time, one pit stop at a time.
3.1K iRacing.
Just one. Just remember that, guys. Go through there, do that all race long. We'll be where we need to be at the end of this thing.
We'll put a couple gallons of gas in. We could finish with no gas.
We have 2 sets of tires.
I was getting a little tight the last run. Tires. If I stop, tires. Okay.
All right, brother, one to go.
Force feedback at 7. That'll work.
The road's closed. Looks like you should be lining up behind the 13.
No, come on, just a little here more. All right, guys, here we go. Appreciate everybody tuning in for this race. It is here in our live stream at Area 51, Alien Factory. Somebody sent me a message.
Big deep breath, but nice and smooth here. Have some fun. Oh man, pace car's off. Drive smart there.
Okay, I read my Facebook message, so I got a little out of formation there for a second. Uh-oh, here we go.
Green flag.
Got a bit bad start goofing around, but really it's not really going to cost me anything other than a little bit of a gap. The car is on the outside. I still got ahead of him.
Clear high.
We'll put our Delta on for session last lap to be able to track our tire fall off, as we always do here at Area 51. Again, we're not trying to hot lap, so we're not trying to do our best lap ever comparison here. We're doing a Delta against the last lap we ran every time. Trying to track fall off to make sure we're not falling off more than what we should be. And that our fall off is nice and steady, just a little tiny bit at a time. Here at the beginning, we're heating up our tires, so the tires are a little colder on the first like 2 or 3 laps. So that's common for us to get faster each lap for the first 3 or 4 laps, and then we'll start to have some fall off. Your guys are driving here at Dover, and any of the cars actually, I'm in the 87s this week here, but any cars, it's kind of we're running kind of a diamond turn here, and that's really made up of 3 hit points. Outside. You got the entry point, which is low. You fade up a little bit here, and then you come back down and you hit the exit here low again and out on the exit. So there's 3 touch points or 3 points you want to hit on a diamond. Here you want to hit the low entry, you want to fade up. I'm doing a little more dramatic here so you can see it, and then you come back down here at the bottom on the exit. That's the most common way to take the turns here at Darlington. Come down, you fade up a little bit, and then you come back down and touch the bottom on the way out, or get to the bottom on the way out. Another way is you enter in the middle, or you enter high here, and you do come up just a hair, and then you still exit low. So that's another way to do these turns. A lot of times if you're tight, sometimes it's better to enter like here in the middle, like this, and like hold the middle and then come down.
Fast guys are running 25.6,
which is more of a late apex than a diamond, but it has the same effect. Your exit's still the same. This diamond's a way to bleed off a little bit of speed without, you know, using the brakes real heavy, and it helps with tire wear. That's why I run the diamond. A diamond's not as good if you're tight. If you guys are getting tight, you might want to try entering in the middle instead of the bottom, like I do, instead of just run that late apex with the entering in the middle. That'll help you if you're tight. If you're loose, the diamond really helps, because the diamond lets the front tires scrub off some of the speed. Yeah, I'm getting a little loose now. Be a little easier on the throttle and exit. Up a little bit for the diamond and back down on the way out. A diamond's a real good rhythm line, and a lot of these tracks, Dover is definitely a rhythm track. Dover and Bristol, definitely rhythm tracks. Dover's like a really big Bristol. Same kind of paperclip configuration with the high bank turns on each side. Obviously Dover's a bit faster. I'm running in 9th place.
Leaders are running 26.246.
I don't know if this is a single split or this. No, I think maybe it's split. I'm not sure. There's 20 some drivers in here. I'm not sure what it takes to split, but we got 14 here in this split. So maybe this thing splits at 28 cars. And this is top split. We got Kale, who won the last race here. He is in this thing again, Kale Spicer. We're just rhythm, not trying to scrub too much on our tires, just, you know, shedding some speed. You know, you're going to burn tires at Dover, but you just got to kind of control the burn and take it easy, and try to have some decent tire wear. I'm going to try entering here in the middle and running that line a little more here. See if that's helpful. Oh yeah, that feels good. I'm going up to 54% of my brake bias. That'll help me here to not get loose there in the middle of the turn while I'm using my brakes. Whoa. Good save, 12. Brandon Honeycutt, the 12 car there, had a really good save. Not sure whose fault that was that he got sent to the bottom of the track, but he saved it pretty good. A lot of these cars in front of me here doing that middle entry. Lifting, using a little bit of brake here, maybe 10% or so. 10-15% brake, and then easy on the throttle out. And that's how we run over. A little bit high here. Sorry, still make a good lap with it. Just cut back down across.
Fast guys are running 26.381.
Go.
Outside, outside.
Got him.
Still outside. Clear high.
Big diamond that time because I put in with a lot of speed. Again, rubbing that diamond really helps you scrub speed off of your front tires. Cody, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Cody could have fought me for a couple laps, but he knew I had him, so he did the smart thing. He just did a little, what I like to call the dotsy-do move. He goes high, lifts a little tiny bit early, lets me shoot underneath him, and then he came right in behind me. Nobody really loses much speed that lap if you do that. It's the quickest way to negotiate a pass. And honestly, guys, that's really what it's really what racing is all about here. I mean, you know, if you go watch TV in NASCAR, it's like they're trying to orchestrate wrecks. Like they are. I don't even get me started, but it's like they're trying on purpose to try to get ratings up by like having more wrecks and stuff, which endangers the lives of the drivers. They try to make the cars safer and safer to let the driver withstand being wrecked, getting wrecks. And then on top of that, with the next gen cars, I watched when they unveiled the next gen cars and talked about them for the first time. They started talking about having the same manufacturer for all the parts to truly make them a stock car. But one of the benefits of that for the teams is cheaper cars. Well, why you need to have cheaper cars? Well, you need to have cheaper cars because you're wrecking them all the time, right? And expensive cars you wreck all the time, and you got to buy new ones, and it's going to make the teams go bankrupt. So let's not try to make the driving like safer and encourage, long runs and give and take, and get some really good long driving and see who's fast on a long run with a car. And that's what I really like to call real racing, Instead, you just hurry up and race to the next caution. And that's what, NASCAR's created that in real life, and that's what you see in iRacing a lot now, too. It's kind of sad. Or like right here, that's just a good example of Cody. He knew I was faster. I ran him down. He just came right up. I came right up behind him. He goes high, just lets me around, doesn't even fight me. Why would he fight me? I ran him down over, 10, 15 lap run or so. I ran him down regularly. And he's like, Mike's faster. So there you go. You dotsy-do, and you make us both, you keep us where neither one of us burns up extra tires for the pass, and you lose the least amount of time so that we're both faster on the long run. By him letting me by, that actually made him faster on the long run, and same for me. So anyway, I know a lot of you guys that watch these videos, you think the same way I do, and you're like, yep, I'm just preaching to the choir, and that's okay. But, I like to vent every once in a while about that kind of stuff. Nice, decent run here. Trying to take good care of my tires because you can finish this race without pitting, I'm pretty sure. So, I'm not going to pit if this thing goes green. You go down over 2 laps by pitting and taking tires, so it's just not worth it to pit. And there's no wave arounds except for the lucky dog. Right now I'm the 6 car running in 6th place, and I'm telling you what, these cars in front of me, I think I'm tracking them down just little by little.
Oh, bullcrap.
Hey, Robert.
No, just changed it from a 2 to a 3 on my pedal to see how that goes.
Are they just too mushy? Is that the problem?
Too sensitive. I don't have to really think about putting my foot down the pedal. What's going on? All I had to do is think about my toe being, it's just my toe. If my toe rests too hard on the pedal, it didn't have to slow it down. See what I mean?
I see.
I have to do a little better than that.
You do better, Robert.
Oh, I know I can't, because I can't have Scotty be better than me.
No.
I'll be laughed out of this team. You know, I beat you all the time. You can't even.
Leaders running 26.858.
It's catching up to me. That boy, Scotty will hit you. Run your ass over. Well, I'll tell you what, Scott and Scotty's both today.
You got them both, or they got you?
They got me both. They got me twice.
I see. Top 5, that's all I mean, I'll take more than that, but that's what I'm shooting for if you're Robert. I'm the 6 car, I need a top 5.
Well, I was the 20th car, finished 13th, and I got 8 points.
Let's see, I ran this guy, his name's Mate something or other, M-A-T-E, something or other. Anyway, if I've ran him down now for a while, we'll see if he lets me go when I get on his bumper or not. It's the 4 car, so he may have an ego there that I'm the 6 car. Can't let me by. We'll see. I'm running identical laps to the leader, I think. Yep, I don't think he's going to fight me.
26.867 outside quarter. Still out there. Still outside. Still out there. Still there, man, outside.
Man, he is fighting me. We've ran side by side now for 3 laps in a row. I don't get it.
Let's get him.
There we go. I mean, he's not fighting hard like blocking, but man, he ain't tucking behind.
Still outside. You're clear.
I just came up right in front of him. There we go. Man, that guy made it a little tough on me. Once I get around him now, I'm way faster than I was behind him. Ooh. Hold me up. Hold me up, made me burn tire, Rare Bear. The two things that upset me on here. Holding me up and making me burn my tires while I try to get around you. Alright, Rivera, I'm 5th place now.
That's good. See if you can get 4th. Hey, do you remember? Is it the higher the number, the more sensitive is, or the lower the number?
What about the steering ratio?
No,
Look,
the brake pedal.
it's not more sensitive. It's the higher the number, the more towards the front it is on your front brakes.
No,
the lower the number.
No, the V3.
Oh! You mean like when you're rotating it, like the red preload on the front of it?
Yeah. Well, not the little thing, the little dial you can turn.
So I meant the little dial, yeah.
Fast guys running 20.
The physical dial on the pedals is what you're talking about.
The one that you can crank by hand.
Yes. I think the closer it is, like if you screw it out and it gets taller, I think that's like it makes it stiffer. And when you screw it back towards the pedal, it makes it squishier, I think. It's been a while since I've adjusted mine. That's the preload. On the physical preload on it. What that is.
Talking about the little arm, I'm talking about the big one. See one better.
We're just approaching halfway.
Ooh. My left hand's getting numb. I need to stop gripping the wheel so tight. Man, our tires are so old now, and the difference in speed is just so little. Like, I'm faster than the next two guys in front of me. They're running nose to tail. But it's like I'm faster, but it's like maybe half a tenth a lap or so, like, or less. And so when I catch them, if they don't let me around, it's going to be difficult to get around them.
No pressure out the back. The gap's 1.1.
And I pulled away from the 4 car now. He hung with me for a while. He was burning his stuff up trying to hang with me. And now I've pulled away about half a second the last 3 or 4 laps from him. I've never had to knock on wood, but always wondered if I could. Little mighty, mighty boss tones.
And now I gotta go set my dead spot, my dead zone here.
Okay. Got the 8 and the 2 car right here in front of me. It's P3 or P3 and P4.
He's there outside. Still there. Quarter clear.
Thank you, Jesse. I really appreciate that.
Leaders
He
running
give you money?
26.9.
No, he got right up out of the way, did a little dokesy do, and let me right by.
Yeah, it was just more because I couldn't get around him, so I wasn't going to try to hold you up anymore.
From 2 to 4. See how that feels.
Outside. Still outside. Clear. Inside. Caution. Boss, you're doing a good job. You want to give us an update on that car?
I think
Earl,
you.
did you see tire smoke? Boy, you got me. No help.
Was anybody going to be able to make it all the way?
Pit road is closed.
Yeah,
Start behind the gate.
I have 48 laps of
Open,
fuel
open.
left.
I mean, I know you had a position down that point, but I mean, the second those in, you were able to hold your line down there, so.
Line up behind the safe car.
The other guy, he was trying to find a way around me, not to shove me at the track.
We come, guys. 10 away.
Or you can let
5
faster
away.
guys around. That would be a way to
At
avoid
your
stuff
mark
too. But
now.
thanks for the
Here, here,
advice.
come on. Right here.
Yes, because that's the part of
We'll
race
fix you up,
course and
get you
stuff
better.
to die without, putting up a fight.
Nope, going back to where it was before. I don't know. We'll try it again. Try it again.
But if that's how you want to pass people, that's how it is.
Right. So we're on like 50 some lap old tires. I run you down. Like we're still 30 laps to go in the race. Like what was the point of not just giving the spot up? I don't get it. Like I don't see the point there. Okay.
It's called racing. You find a way around a person instead of getting in there and then not holding down on the line that you're on. But again, what do I know?
Obviously not much.
Yeah, the number 2 car doesn't really show that, I guess.
This don't work. I'm going back to the old one.
Sorry, I didn't think
We
you
were
would
running
slow
the
up that
tires.
fast.
I'm going to be behind at 12.
Sorry for spinning you. You braked like, I don't know, half a straight before I saw everybody else slow enough.
Oh, somehow I'm a lap down now. I think. How did that happen? Hopefully not. Hopefully I'm with you. I thought I was the last car on the lead lap. Yeah, I am. Okay. Well, Mark, I can honestly say if the roles were reversed, I would have just said go low, went high, and let you ride around. So, like, I'm not saying something I wouldn't have done myself, so it's fine.
One to go. You're on the outside.
Just a heads up, I'm a lap car starting on the front row inside. I'm going to be cracking, dropping to the bottom, and letting the whole field.
Hope your car's okay there, 5 again. I'm sorry, I just didn't expect you slow down a lot faster than I saw everybody else ahead of us, so I thought we had more time to kind of coast to get to the pack. So I hope your car's okay.
Just a heads up, I'm a lap car starting inside front row. I'm going to be dropping to the bottom and letting the whole field go, so just don't run in the ass of me.
Huge checkup back here. All right.
Get that thing filled up again. Get ready to rock and roll, man.
14 go.
All right, boss man. Pace car's off. Green flag, green flag. Fast guys are running 21, 25, 1, 8. Outside, outside. Clear, clear.
Actually, you know what, Robert? I'm actually pretty good. My car's not that damaged. Took some repairs. Seems to be running good. It was like 2 minutes and 57 seconds of repairs, though.
Outside.
But RPMs are still 925. Unless
Clear.
it knocked out some alignments and caused me to wear tires bad or something, I should be okay.
Fastest car on the track.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get tight. I've knocked something out up here in the front. I'm gonna get really tight. And pull the brake bias back some. There we go.
status 25.699.
Oh, baby.
Fast guys are running 26.127.
Sorry.
Inside. Inside is clear. Caution, caution. The road is closed. You'll be lining up behind at 7. Pit road is open. Alright, looks like you're going to be lining up behind the 7. Alright, looks like you're going to be lining up behind the 1. What's pit road speed? We're 10 away. 5 away. At your mark. Now, turn in, nice and easy. Nice and smooth here. Leaving on B. They're working on some stuff in the garage. They're going to fix you up. Go man, go. Hard. Good job, guys. Out of tires. All right, buddy. Line up behind the 9.
Alright, I'm in 9th place, fresh tires, I have like an 8
You're going
lap
to be coming around the 5.
8th place now.
We're going to restart behind the 9.
Well, I'll go and get the AIs and see how that is.
Okay, need to get 9 lap shootout. Need to
We're on
earn
1 to go.
at least a couple positions.
10 to go this time. Alright, so we're going to have to come around the 10.
And 13, I'll drop to the bottom and start. Y'all buzz me on the outside.
Okay. E8, I need to gain 2 positions to try to break
Alright,
even
dude,
on
get those belts
iRacing.
tucked. Get that thing cleaned out real well.
Ooh, come
Hold
on,
in
baby.
that thing. Go. Alright, boss man, pace cars off.
Thanks,
Do
man.
your thing. Green flag. Leaders are running 21.837.
I'm sorry about that 9. It was almost like an accordion effect there or something. I don't know. I didn't know you were going to be right in front of me like that.
Outside. Still outside. Still out there. Still out there. Door outside. Clear. Five to go.
Still racing?
That's it, baby. Just keep fighting,
Yeah,
man. Hang in there.
there he goes. There goes the car around. There we
Yeah.
go.
There's gonna be a caution.
And I'm really sorry about that. I thought I was clear.
And we may end under caution now, or it may be a
Good one,
one-lap
Jesse.
shootout. I'm not sure.
That was rough. Thank you.
Top
Robert in
5.
Yeah, I was going to try to get around a 3 and make it run for you, but yeah, that was good. That was a good job getting around him at the very last second.
Going to be behind at 7.
The 6 car finished 5th place, got a top 5, gaining around 33
And I'm really sorry
Pit
iRacing.
road will be
Okay.
open. Alright, so we're gonna have to come around of 9.
You're racing there too, TJ. You almost had a good strategy there.
Scott,
What's up?
who that?
God, Austin.
I'm still trying to practice Phoenix and AIs, trying to get my brake pedals to feel better.
13. Got the lucky dog. Gonna have one coming to the outside. Get behind the 13.
Yeah, good win, Jesse. You deserve it, man. I don't know if we're going to get more green laps or not. Probably not.
Yeah, I don't know. This is like the first time I ran 88s in months, so I'm not even sure.
No, that's the end of the race.
Yeah, there's no green-white checkers, but I just wasn't sure how many pace laps we'll be doing.
Usually if it's about 5 or less to go, when the caution comes out, that's the end of the race.
2 to go.
If we had one extra lap, we would have had a 1-lap shootout, but that wouldn't have made too much of a difference.
No, I don't restart the guy that gets away first. I mean, it's pretty much over.
Yeah, unless you miss one of the turns, you're good at that point.
One to go.
I got an 8X this race. Ugh.
All right, so we're going to have to come around the 12.
Why has it got me in 6th place?
I don't know where the culprit is going.
He's going for the win. He's got him in 1st place right now, my scoring.
I think Mark Martin didn't think it was the last lap.
How messed up would that be if they gave it to him?
Man, I can still get second.
All right, my man, that's 5th. Let's get another one. Checker flag. Damn good work, brother. Good job. All right, we need to be behind at 7.
I'll take it. Top 5 and gain an iRating. Losing a ton of safety though. Oh, I'll have to go around again. Just trying to park in my pit stall. The moral of this race, folks, is you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Just ask the 2 car there. He still ended up finishing ahead of me though, because I got more damage out of it. So I guess you could ask me too. I pushed the issue. He would not let anybody around. The guy who ended up winning the race was just patient. He finally let me go because I ran both of them down. He says, I can't get around him. I'm letting you by because I can't get around him. And so then I'm like, well, I'll try. And I wasn't going to let that guy do it. How arrogant do you have to be late 50s, 55, 58 laps into a run?
That's your mark now.
You got one guy push on your butt for 10 laps. You got another guy that's ran you down, ran both of you down. And when that guy gets to you, starts putting a nose on you, you fight, and we went we were on our 2nd lap side by side in turns before we made contact. So I already went 2 turns side by side with him in the 3rd turn. Finally, somehow we made a bit of contact, and and we both get wrecked. I ended up a little worse off than him, probably because I stayed in the pits to fix my damage. I probably just should have took tires and headed out and not fixed my damage. I probably would have finished right behind him because I don't think it really fixed much. Yeah, I probably may have finished like 1 more position up or whatever, 1 or 2 more. But yeah, I don't know what that guy had to gain. If we hadn't had that caution, it would have went green for the rest of the race. Was he going to hold both me and the 8 car up for 30 plus laps? Like hold us up when we're faster than him? Like I just don't know what that guy's thinking was. I mean, and he told us all what his thinking was. If you guys were listening to the stream, his thinking was, well, that's racing. That's fun. Like holding somebody up, pinching him down. Like trying to make things difficult on other drivers on the track when we're all on like 55, 60 lap old tires. That is the definition of fun, folks. That was his reasoning for doing it. Like that's racing. That's what you're supposed to do. So anyway.
I really like to do that during practice.
Yeah, you go, Robert. So therefore, I can't stand that attitude. I will push the issue every time. And I don't care if I lose iRating anymore. I'm not going to wreck anybody on purpose, but I will push the issue every time somebody doing that stupid nonsense. Teach them a lesson. If I would have passed him, That would have taught him a lesson. I'm not going to give in to your bullying. We both got into each other. There's a wreck. That taught him a lesson. Either way, it teaches him a lesson. But I'm going to force the issue. I'm not going to put up with that nonsense ever. Just bad attitude, isn't it, Robert? Okay, well, no more input from the number 1 team driver then. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in this. Oh, before we end this stream, let's pop out of the car here and go check the official results. I know it gained some
What, were
iRating.
you talking to me?
Yeah, I was like, that's a bad attitude to have, the whole, like, it's fun to battle 60-lap-old tires, like, not letting people around you that are faster.
I got my spotter talking to me. And he talks louder than you.
He does.
I had Mike in my race earlier. I had a guy. He was in front of me, and then he like made a mistake, and so I was able to get by him. And then he abused his tires to get back by me, and then he burned his tires up, and then held me up for like 20 laps. After that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's probably fun for him to do. Yeah, that's racing, Scott.
Yeah,
right
he
there.
was, yep,
That's
he
racing.
was racing. He was having fun, but I was irritated.
Exactly.
He ended up a lap down. I got like top 5 and like gained like 40 points, and he ended up like a lap down.
Now, this guy ended up finishing 3rd that did it with me, and I finished 5th. It's because I stayed in the pits the whole time and tried to repair some of my damage. I think that was a mistake. I think I should have just went out. I don't think it actually fixed anything. But anyway, on the official results here, that 8X cost me 0.27 on safety. Brings my safety rating down to a 4.55, folks. iRating, though, the top 5 finish got me plus 32 on my iRating, takes me up to 31.34 on my slow crawl back up the iRating ladder. I don't know how far I'll go, but we'll see. I'm starting to learn this car. It's all fixed setup. I think I might actually be able to get my iRating back up a bit. I'm driving these fixed setups in the 87s. Oh, here's another good tidbit, Scott. I had the fastest lap in the race. 24.981. The closest person to me was the the car that I had that incident with on the track. He ran a 25.068. And I take that back. The guy who won the race, Jesse Rajman, the 8 car, he ran a 25.061. So he was actually the closest car to. He was like 700ths off the 2 car, or more faster than the 2 car. So that's cool. Had the fastest lap in the race, and I was the fastest on the long run. So yeah, I was running those guys down the long run. So anyway, I think that's going to do it for this broadcast. Appreciate everybody, each and every one of you guys that tune in and view the races here. If you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to get notified on your cell phone there, get a notification anytime we go live or we upload one of our great on-demand videos here to the channel, hit that bell icon, you'll get that notification. And if you like what we do here, like this race in the video, consider giving us a click on that thumbs up like button and dropping a comment down below. That is much appreciated. Try to respond to all the comments. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in here with me and everybody at Area 51. We got Scott Austin and Robert here with us in the pit box today in the Discord. And guys, we will see you in the next one.